A pleasant good evening to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, the diaspora, and elsewhere. Friends all, I know a lot of you sit down and wondering what George Correa be saying. He's a madman. He's stupid. That's your opinion. But before I start, I would like you to subscribe to my channel and press the bell if you care, as I have nothing to gain from this. But the reason why I ask is see how much of you are interested about the future and the changes to make the life better for you and your children and the future generation. Why am I telling you this? We are victims, myself and my son are victims of Guyana police force. The black leaders them and the Indian corrupt bastards then call themselves leaders. I call upon the Caribbean, the international countries like America, Canada, England, and the Caribbean court, and all to look into these matters in the UN. We are victims. We don't thief. We don't want what people have. We love to help. In Latri, Pakistan, with the Ahmad Ali family, Yassin Ali, Ahmad Ali, Sarfraz Ali, Bibi Ali, all these effing Ali, fighting for land. We all get together and leave it. We rather give than you to rob us by using the courthouse. The corrupt lawyer who bribed judge to make judgment and you put your wall on my land. That is why I am saying Guyana could go to war with Venezuela or Suriname over land dispute. It makes me wonder if y'all are right. Because if y'all can do it to one another right in Guyana, maybe the Venezuelan and Surinamese have a right claim. Think, if you could rob a man his own property, piece of land, well, we living side by side. Take him to court in Guyana, court, that you call a court, when is a place and let's make a deal. You judges, magistrate, prosecutor, and others who's a part of it, may God curse your womb if you're a woman, and if you're a man, may you die with cold and cancer. Because y'all are wicked, treacherous, devious. A poor man cried for vengeance. He cried out to God to come to his rescue. But sometimes it's good to pick up ammunition. What are we living for? If I thief from you, kill me. If I lie and you, kill me. But if you do it to me, must I shake your hands and give you a cup of milk? Or a glass of honey? You need poison, man. You need to be wiped off the surface of this earth. I am looking at what Israel is doing right now to Hamas, as they say, but killing innocent people. One have to stop and think. We are looking at Ukraine. We are looking now in Pakistan. And other African nations also. People are fighting over land, killing one another for something they will never leave. Ladies and gentlemen, it says, blessed are the peacemakers. But sometimes you have to go to war to set an example, so your enemy must know that you are not a chicken. What we have witnessed in the 60s, what the black have done to the Indians in Mackenzie, Wisma, Haituni, Buxton, Pleasance, and elsewhere, and even the other day when the young Bacchus was murdered by a police officer. The black people didn't go burn down the police station. They went into an area where the Indian had their business on the East Coast, burned and beat and robbed. Because you all do not meet aggression. But you all are going to push people that when it starts, it will be no end. Okay? Innocent people cannot take it too long. Take Mr. Mohalal, Black Egress Road and Address, it says by a dam. Mr. Ali, can I buy 6 inches wide from all 3 the rivers? All you bastards only bamagaing, going around calling yourself president, prime minister, Mr. Philip. What kind of human are y'all? Then there's no justice there for people. What they must do? Run to America that caused our problem in the 60s, that Americans have to humiliate us and insult us because we come into the country to take their job when they're the one who fuck our country? Come on! You all like to hear other country insult your people? when we are ahead of the game until the U.S. get involved? Come on, friends. What kind of human are y'all? Sometimes it's good to go to war to settle peace. You hear? And if you could kill mine, I could willing to kill yours. Take it how y'all like it. We are fed up of the corruption in Guyana. You, the black race, I said it straight, 70 to 80,000 of you are God-fearing, loving, kind, and very humble and devoted. God can open heaven and take you the rest of your garbage because of brainwash by Burnham and that disease named Cherry Jagan. And y'all will never change. The 65 ministers in parliament, whether they're black or they're Indian, they're living good, they're only arguing and talking for you all to hear. But behind closed doors, they're drinking champagne while some of you are feeling pain. The hospital, there's no medical facilities for the poor Indian and black alike and Amerindian. Come on, man. You all want to build bridges and build highway and build road, build effing hospital, invest on doctors and nurses and pay a good salary. Every 10 Indian women go to the hospital in the past to make children. 5 and 6 die in childbirth. When I speak about it, it stops. Genocide. Don't condemn Israel, even though they're wrong. Think, you black race in Guyana and Indian. Think. Then you say, but you African descendant and Indian. Y'all are the garbage of Africa and India. That's why they sell y'all out. Unfortunately, I got your blood in me, both of you. But you could do better. You can have your own house and money every month shared to you. But instead of that, you want to sit down in the street corner with a beer bottle, whining and dining, pregnanting the women and calling them child mother. You hypocrites. Y'all have no ambition. Robbing people. We are developing a place in Canaan called Amazon Housing. We put a well, they stole it. The other day they went and stole the whole set of thing. But let me tell you also that we got 3 names already. And we have pictures of y'all because we have hidden cameras on those trees. But we can't report it to the police because every time we report it, we get handcuffed and locked up and we blame for the crime. That is black people judgment. Ignorant black men and women who are in the police force, and you're talking about white people and slavery? Wake up! And I do hope y'all understand what I'm saying here. This has nothing to do with the decent black people. The corrupt bastards. And what y'all doing it for? Holy people. The Indian corrupt bastards who give y'all a few dollars. But let me tell y'all, we are not reporting it anymore. I am calling on the U.S. Department, Canada and England to come together. I didn't see India support Guyana. When Venezuela tried to take 60%, they support Venezuela. Y'all are not opening your eyes. We help Africa under border with the ANC. Did the ANC speak about us? Maybe they didn't care at the time because it didn't blow out of proportion, but I congratulate them in South Africa who stand up for human rights and dignity for what's happening to the Palestinian people. I am calling on the decent Guyanese of the 2 major races. Why I don't speak of the indigenous people? They are the native. They are the people of that effing country. You blacks are claiming emancipation but not going back to Africa. And you Indians are claiming day of arrival but you're not going back to Mother India. Do you all understand what you're doing? Really and truly? You all are not Guyanese. Then Biko or whatever Koi name, say Guyana belong to black people because you all build it. Let me tell you something, brother, don't push it. Do not push it. Because sometime you will create another Napoleon or Hitler. You may create another Ho Chi Minh. Because what are we living for if we cannot live in peace? You rape with women. You rob us. You lock us up. And we must go to the church of God. Oh, God, forgive you. We'll blow the fucking building up. I'm fed up of the 2 of you in that country. But you, the decent people. Where's all the politicians? I am asking Mr. Norton in the PNC as leader. If you love Guyana, distance yourself from the AFC. Because Mr. Ramjatan got to bring up a paper to show me where my son played guilty, where we have all the documents to prove otherwise. And the Indian bitch by the name of Shamin Mohammed, harsh man, has rammed that. And all the no good police at Providence who take bribes. We can't trust y'all. There's no police department in Guyana that you could trust. I see the news the other day where some police officer, I think the commissioner was speaking about it, how much $1 million he's going to put in some kind of nonsense. I look at a young brother put out something about somebody named McDonald when the teachers are going to strike for salary. Why does not the police and the teachers and the civil servant get a good salary? Y'all make little island like Trinidad, Barbados, and foreigners disrespecting our people. That is the kind of life y'all want? Guyana should have been an example to the Caribbean and the rest of the world. Under the British, we was the breadbasket of the Caribbean. Today, with the help of the black and the Indian, PNC and PPP become the begging basket of the Caribbean. With all the oil you got, all the diamond mineral resources, all the lumbers, it's only two races must rule it. Great-grandchildren of slavery and cheap labor. And y'all claiming Africa and India, but y'all don't want to open up the door to the African brothers and sisters in Africa nor India. Y'all say one thing, but y'all are very selfish. You hear? For the decent and honorable black people in Guyana, I call upon you for your unity. Join for a national front government. And the Indian do the same. Because we tried the black man was tyranny, darkness, many raping and killing and unnecessary people get jailed. We tried the Indian. Is the most corrupting. The clouds is not so high like your corruption. But I urge you, the citizens of Guyana, the decent and honorable one. Remember the magistrate and judge and the police that charge you and lock you up and they put you in prison. Remember their name. I, George Emmanuel Correa, promise you one thing. You shall get your justice. If they've run to America and Canada and England, we will bring them back. We want a Guyana for all Guyanese. And we want to open up the door of Guyana to the rest of the world. Remember those who opened the door to you under Burnham time. Remember those who have given you water when you were thirsty, so we could give them back it in amount. Never forget the hands that held you when you were suffering. But you go, you call on Allah, Bhagwan and God, you effing hypocrites. Stop listening to the priests, them, they all corrupt, they're thieves. And this is not treason, Mr. Barajak. This is reason, not treason. It is reason because the fucking country is ruled with corrupt people. I'm not saying you don't have some decent one among y'all, but every crime y'all committed against innocent man, woman, and child, regardless of their race, whether they are indigenous as Amerindian, mixed race, black, Indian, Chinese, somebody know who do it, and they will talk. Look at landed Canaan. We don't interfere with nobody. Like I challenge you, Mr. Ali. If we lie on somebody, take what we got and kill us. But if you cannot prove that, let you sign an agreement, we pass it down. We all have to die. You are trying your best, but you have a lot of square pegs in wrong hole. A lot of opportunities. Open up the country and ask the UN and others to take refugees into the country to give the men and women an opportunity to live. If the United States, which we are all brothers under the British flag, want a part of Guyana, let them come in and do something about it. We want to see the two major races stop the bullshit and live together. The decent, honorable black people, you deserve better, and you Indian. But between the two races, I trust the black race more than the Indian. I'm not saying you don't have good Indian, but sometimes I'm afraid. That's why I says if you follow the money you will know Judas was a blasted Indian. You will know Peter, who denied Jesus, was an Indian. I love to do that. And Matthews and Thomas, disbeliever. God, Jesus brought back some from India according to historical event. When he disappeared and went back, even though they say he was a black man, given the state of the time and where he come from, he had to be. But who killed him? Friends, we can live together as one and live in peace, or we can go out to the world into pieces. It's not a threat, Mr. Barajacchio. Are you quick to call treason? You quick to call for shit? Speak and listen to the English language. If somebody offend you, lock you up. What the hell would you do, Barrett? Ali, Attorney General, what would you do? If somebody lock up your son, frame charge him, what would you do? There is a God. I am asking. So I call upon the international community to look into it. Venezuela. 99% of the Guyanese living in Venezuela support Maduro to take Guyana. Not because they love Venezuela, they want revenge for what you all done to them. Come on. You got a lot of Indians, spiteful, corrupt, destructive. You all believe that your money can do anything by paying the less educated black man to lock up, beat, and kill for y'all. And when the jackass them take it, you all call your friends and say, who do the killing? Where are they going? Where are they going? We all want justice, man. We want justice. So for you, the innocent black man and woman, Indian man and woman, is only the two I'm talking to. It don't happen to the mixed race. It don't happen to the Portuguese and the Chinese. They try to keep away. The decent black people and Indian keep away too. But you too. When will you all change, for God's sake? Imagine a priest from Trinidad using the Bible and they're all thieves. Come on, man. Guyana can house 40 million people and we only have 700,000. Are y'all not ashamed? Suddenly you say, Abbey Isle, Abbey Gold, Abbey Lumber, Abbey Bauxite. But see the bauxite y'all sitting down on. We are fed up of this. You live in America. You live in England. You live in Canada. You're in the Caribbean. You have to hear insult and humiliation on your people. Is that what you all like? Come on. And a lie detector test must be given to all magistrates and judges and every police from every station. I heard you, Ali. You're trying your best. But why build road and bridges? Build house for people, bulldoze the bloody land, and give every family house lot who don't have, and $50,000 to build a house. And make your law. All life matters, not only black life. And no religion is better than another if you are worshiping God the invisible. Whether you call it Allah, Bhagwan, or God. You might think I'm fed up, I'm pissed off with y'all. Come on. We are trying to show, to bring people together. And a few blacks with an Indian thieving. We got y'all on cameras, only we are not going to the police station. Hidden cameras do a lot, my friend. So for you who stole, it's my chicken change. But we got your pictures, man. Three fools. Think of it. You think we gonna report you to the police? They are the killing uniform. Come on. I want the law that when a police commits such a crime, execute his ass or a judge or a magistrate or prosecutor. I want the law that when you lie on somebody, you must be executed. A man told me Guyana will be empty. It's a shame. A foreigner was telling me that. Huh? And for you, the young women, stop letting your men them breed you and call you child mother. What are you, a four-legged animal? Demand moral value and respect. I called upon the decent human in Guyana. Let's unite for a national front government where the Amerindian will be the head of their country, administered by the other 5 races. We tried the black, was mayhem and chaos. You name it. We tried the Indian, it's corruption and obstruction in every way. We don't know who to trust anymore. Not even your own brother. I'm urging you all in the name of God, Bhagwan or Allah. Let's unite and make Guyana a stepping stone to paradise. Let's bring back all our people wherever they're living. Stop the insult on our people in foreign country. But remember the kind people who help you and open up the door to them. Open it to the children of Africa or India. For they are not uncivilized like you, who should have been much more civilized than them. They are much more educated. Invest on the hospital. Invest on doctors, teachers. Pay a better salary to all civil servants. And make your law. Start to make sting operation against magistrate, judge, police, prosecutor. And once you caught them, jail is not the place. Take them to the seawall. That's the only way you can bring salvation, not starvation. I'm fed up with the bullshit. You don't have to wait to go to heaven or go to hell. We are living in hell already once you're in Guyana. Who to trust? But Mr. Ali, you're doing a lot, but it's spread out. They can't see. I'm tired to hear the Coolie government or the black government. Well, I'm a mixed race. I got both of you blood in me. None of you is fit to be a leader of the country. I call upon America to take it right now with England or a National Front government. I'm very sorry if I offend y'all, but read through what I'm saying. I am your host, George Correa. I'm fed up with your nonsense.